Beats Planet.
Yo, what's crackalacking, y'all? What's happening? Um, few things. Few things. First of all, I want to say this. I normally don't like to do this too much. I'm not a reporter. I'm not reporting news here. You know what I mean? Y'all got Bleacher Report like I got Bleacher Report. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. This ain't breaking news, and I didn't break it or whatever. But I saw the news, and I thought it was interesting. This ain't about to be the live stream where I lose my mind and flip furniture with celebratory. Y'all might not even get the war call today. I don't know. I don't know. It's always a good time for the war call. Hold on, time. It's always a good time for the war call. Let me quit playing. Hold on. Let me quit playing. What are we doing here? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That war, the signing. I just played it because in my mind, I thought that I wasn't gonna do it, but it's always a good time. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this Michael Bennett thing because it struck me as interesting. Couple different points I want to make, and trust me, I'll be gathering information in terms of his cap number. Different little things that's going on with the whole situation. But just my initial thoughts. The first thing I thought, right? The first thing came to my mind, right, was these Bennett brothers kind of ignorant. You know what I'm saying? these 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 damn Bennett fellas, they ain't really, you know, they ain't really got it all together. They elevator don't go all the way to the top. A little different than the culture of people that we've accumulated in the locker room. Both of them, they both act the same. You know what I mean? So they both kind of go through the same. You know what I'm saying? I might take a like a few calls a day, not like too many, but like if you want to call into the show, the numbers on the screen is in the title. It's in the description. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do. If you want to call into the show, you can. I may take like five or so. But I first saw it, right? I first saw it, and I just thought it was strange, because it's not something that we'll normally do as of late. Like jumping out on the limb to go, hey, let's bring Michael Bennett up in here. You know what I mean? And Michael Bennett has said some unsavory things about Jerry Jones and Jason Garrett. Not as bad as what Antonio Brown would say to Mike Mayock, but you know what I'm saying? He said some unsavory things about the front office and the head coach here. So I'm interested to know how that dynamic's gonna go. There's this preconceived, I don't even, but it's like a rule in football. Like you get away with however much compared to how good you are. You know what I'm saying? So if Amari Cooper was a maniac, we'll let him slide on a lot of stuff because he's Amari Cooper. He's fantastic. If Dorrance Armstrong was a maniac, he can go. You see what I'm saying? So when I look at Michael Bennett, and I know Michael Bennett's a bit of a maniac, and that's cool. D Lyman got to be a little crazy though. But I don't want us as Cowboy brethren and sisterin, if that's the thing. I don't want us to be in the way of, back in the hood, we call it living off of old bodies. You know what I mean? I don't want us to be in a situation to where we're overly excited because we living off of old bodies. We see the name Michael Bennett, we start shaking, going, ooh, shit. You know what I'm saying? When, to be fair, Michael Bennett may not be good anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thought on that. That's my first thought on that. My second thought on it was we didn't risk much to get him. Cool. We didn't risk much to get him. Fine. It's like a 2035 seventh round pick or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's the equivalent of shooting your shot. Ain't nothing wrong with shooting your shot. Go ahead and shoot your shot and see what we can come up with. You know what I mean? And the good thing about it being only a seventh round pick is that if it don't work out, if it goes bad, you could just cut ties and get out of there. You know what I'm saying? You can cut ties and just wash your hands of it, move along. Antonio Brown was with the Patriots for 28 hours at the most. He crashed on Tom Brady couch for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Ate up all his snacks, went in his refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Drunk his last green tea. You know what I mean? Then he was shipped out of New England. If we run into a situation, boom, boom, boom. Chop Chop in the chat box right now, he asked a very interesting question, kind of puts me on two sides of the fence. He says, why did Bill Belichick let him go? What's wrong with him? Something's got to be wrong. Well, I feel you. If any other team let him go, it makes sense. New England always let people go. You know what I'm saying? They always let folk leave. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But when I Googled Michael Bennett, I just wanted to, find a picture of him just so I could put up in a little thumbnail or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I saw this report. Because I'm not a reporter. I ain't know this shit. I don't keep up with nobody but Cowboys, right? But I saw this report that he was having problems with the team, that he was suspended for one game for conduct detrimental to the team. And y'all know I get nervous when there's anything that's conduct detrimental to the team. I've had enough of that word with the whole Zeke scandal. You know what I mean? With the whole Goodell Illuminati situation. So I looked into it a little bit. And what the report said from whoever the hell Jenkins, Jeffrey Kafelkovich, whoever said it with with Obscure News Channel 5, whoever the hell said it, he was like, Michael Bennett was suspended for one game because he had a philosophical disagreement with his D-line coach. I say, what the? I say, oh, okay. Is that why they cut you? Is that why they got you up out of here? When I think about philosophical, and I think about Michael Bennett, and I think about something that'll be conduct detrimental to the team, right? Because I've had a lot of philosophical disagreements with people before that I've played football with, that I've coached football with. Never really been detrimental to what we was doing, though. We just disagreed about it. But what it sounds like, a philosophical disagreement that is detrimental to the league, and that is detrimental to your team and y'all's relationship, could be one of them Kaepernick stances. And I think that's why Michael Bennett don't really fool with Jerry and Jason in the first place. Because of the Kaepernick stances. We know Michael Bennett's very pro-black. Salute to him for that. I don't know if these people kind of want that in their workplace. You know what I'm saying? It just gives you something to think about. And then when you think about Michael Bennett, is he good enough to overcome the extra? For example, Robert Quinn, right? Say that 5 times fast. Robert Quinn. He protested the anthem, took his knees, put his black power fist up in the air. I didn't even know this. I went to his Instagram page the other day on accident. The Cowboys Instagram was just kind of promoting him. Robert Quinn got a lot of political stuff on his Instagram. I thought he was silent. I thought he was, hush hush guy. He's very outspoken. But I guess somebody's had a conversation with him, probably his agent, and he's informed, hey, Robert Quinn, do your thing. Do whatever you want to do. Just don't distract the locker room. I say, And I don't see any evidence of Robert Quinn being a distraction to this locker room. I don't know who talked to him, but da-da-da. Boom, boom, boom. But he hasn't been a distraction. Fine. We know Michael Bennett and Robert Quinn, they have the same stance on that whole thing. I don't know if somebody got to pull Michael Bennett to the side. I don't know if somebody got to have a conversation with Michael Bennett prior to him touching down in Dallas or anything like that. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. The good part about it, 7th round pick. I think it's a conditional 7th round pick. It could turn into a 7th. It could turn into a 6th. Like if everything work out okay, and that's fine. That's fine. You look at Cowboys 7th round picks. We won't really hit on them like that. We don't really have an alarming hit rate with the 7th round picks like we do with the first and seconds. You know what I mean? So I'm cool with that. In terms of Michael Bennett as a player, I'm not gonna say anything incriminating because I haven't watched film yet. Okay, y'all know I like to be real thorough. I don't like to just hop out on the situation and be like, "Hey, this is what it is." I don't know what it is. I don't watch Michael Bennett. I don't watch the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? But what I will do is I will watch some film. I may put together a little video tonight or something like that. Post it up tomorrow. Yeah, we'll probably do something like that. Hang tight. We'll see. Depending on what the response is. But I don't know yet. But what I do know about Michael Bennett is that he ain't the Pro Bowl, Super Bowl cat he once was. Because I remember he was. And let me take that back, because didn't he go to the Super Bowl with the Eagles or something? Didn't he win it with them? Something like that. So let me say he's not the Seahawk Michael Bennett. Because people tend to live off old bodies and we don't necessarily want that. So he's not Seahawk Michael Bennett. But with Tyrone Crawford going on the IR list, you know what I mean? With him going on the IR list, it makes a little bit of sense. And they kind of fit the same exact kind of profile in terms of, hey, you could play defensive end sometimes. You can play 3-tech sometimes. So what I see this as, I don't see this as a Quinn D-Law type of deal or whatever. I don't, like Collins is fine. All those guys are okay. But I think in spots where we would put Joe Jackson out, I think we'll put Michael Bennett, which is cool. I take that. Or spots to where we would roll. I think Kerry Hyder snaps are fine, but you just don't want to be in a situation where Kerry Hyder getting like 40 snaps. You don't want that. You don't want Joe Jackson getting 40 snaps. You'll take Dorrance getting 40 if D-Law gets like some, you know what I'm saying? Like you just don't want your guys' snap count getting too high. So what it does is that it bolsters the rotation and it keeps everybody else a little more fresh. So that's what it does. It's fantastic in terms of what it'll do for the rotation. And I'll take that. I'll take that every day of the week. Besides that, y'all know what the hell come with Michael Bennett. Play outside, can sometimes play inside. Now, I know that was when Michael Bennett was a little bigger than he is now. You know, back in the day, Michael Bennett was a little more thick and athletic. So he could play 2 spots. Michael Bennett may purely be a left defensive end now. I don't know. We'll have to see when film comes out. But as of now, how I feel about the trade, hey, man, it's a low risk. It's a low risk. We gave up a 2095 draft pick, and like I said, we don't really hit on draft picks anyway. You know what I mean? So I look at it like, hey, Robert Quinn, we gave up a 6, and look what we got from it. You know what I mean? And if it didn't work out, it's only a 6. So hopefully we'll put Michael Bennett in the rotation, and we'll see what happens. And if not, oh my God, the sky is falling. We're missing out on one of our 7th-round picks. You know what I'm saying? But but if he works out though, I'll gladly get that ass. Hey, take that 6th-round pick if it works out. You know what I mean? Assuming it works out. I wanted to take a handful of calls here. Matter of fact, give me 1 second to hit the OBS. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hit this button. Da da da. Turn my volume up so we can hear the people. And let's hear what they got to say. If you want to call into the show, the numbers on the screen is in the description box, is in the title of the video. 515-606-5187, access code 309-104. Also, before I jump to the phone, let me not neglect my super chats, because y'all, Whatever y'all said, way more important than whatever the hell Joseph and Joseph and Joe about to say. Joe and Taylor about to say. And I know I got two super chats. They just won't let me find it. I really would like to address them, but my internet won't let me go find. Here we go. We got one from Antoine. What up, Twan? He says Robert Quinn is a real one. I agree, Twan. Dallas better not cross him. Fort Dorchester High School monster. Hey man, I went to school in Mississippi, so I don't know what that's at, but hey, salute. I know he went to school in North Carolina though. I know he's a Tar Heel though, so salute to that. Uncle Dave dropped 5. He says, get some film on Bennett and Deidre Sanat. Do we have Deidre Sanat? We got Deidre Sanat as well. The Falcons defensive tackle. I liked him in the draft, but I ain't know we had Deidre Sanat. I ain't know that shit. Let me Google that. Dave don't know. Dave don't know what the hell going on. Oh man, let me go to the phones. Let's see if I can find the daggone phones. Here we go. We got 3 people on the line. I'll take that. Taylor, what's up, man? Oh man. Just look, man. Listen. When you ride past it, man, make a mean face at it. You know what I mean? Let it know how you really feel. Well, that's littering. You don't want to do that. That's terrible. Ain't that still littering? I don't know the rules. Sure. 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 Hold on, give me 30 seconds. They say they can't hear you, Taylor, and this means nothing if the people can't hear you. You know what I'm saying? So let me figure this out real quick. Hold on, let me see what's going on. So is the phone volume low or y'all just can't hear? Because that's different. That's a totally different thing. Let's see. Should I hit that button and hit that button right there? Taylor, can you sound check for me? I know that sound good. Y'all gotta be. You look, Taylor. I got this soundboard up here. You making noise on the soundboard, so why the? It doesn't sound like the mic is on. The volume low. I can hear him through. I don't like this. Hold on. Let me see. Let me fix this, Taylor. Let me hang up on you. Let me hang up on you, and then we'll fix it. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Almost low volume. Let's hit the audio button. Dun. Let me turn this down so it don't kill me. Let me hit the audio button. Is everybody muted? No, they not muted. They say no. He from my side of town, Charleston, South Carolina. That's my dog. North Carolina. We don't rock with them like that. Hey, I apologize. I didn't know the severity of Carolina beef. I didn't know how it worked out there. I apologize. My bad. Let's see. Let's hook up the phone audio. Then let's go to the preference. But anyway, let me just kind of make a handful of points while I do this. And I'm really terrible at trying to troubleshoot and talk at the same time. We're gonna get this funky little mess a try. Like I was saying earlier, though, with Tyron Crawford going on the IR, and to be fair, if I could be real for a minute, we don't even know if Tyron Crawford's gonna come back next year. So he may or may not have played his last game as a Cowboy. We don't know. Now it's IR. IR really ain't necessarily season ending. I think this is it right here. It ain't necessarily season ending, so he could probably be back for the playoffs or whatever. But I don't know if y'all noticing that, but we really can't afford to just be losing games like that. Let's give it a try. Taylor, say something else for me, brother. Taylor. Taylor. Now he done put his phone down. See, Taylor. Okay, cool. Now, chat box, can y'all hear what the please, can y'all hear me? Chat box, please. Taylor, say it again. Say something else, Taylor. Hey man, don't be like that, man. Come on, they don't deserve that. Got a bitch. Mm. I understand. I understand, Tay. Well, listen, man. They say they can't hear you, and there's no need for you to be on this phone if they can't hear you. If I fix it, we gonna try this again. If I fix it, we gonna try this again, Taylor. My bad, dog. My bad. What the hell wrong with y'all headphones, man? What's the deal here? We can hear you. We just barely. We hear them through the headphones. Whose idea is that? What's going on? Whose idea? Maybe it's the OBS. Let's check out the OBS before I get angry, because I don't want to get angry, man. Y'all don't want me. You know, I turn green and shit. And to be fair, the only reason I'm on this thing early because I wanted to get my opinion out before Call of Duty comes out. You know what I'm saying? In like 2 hours, it's downloaded to my system right now. You know what I mean? So y'all better go ahead and get a hold of me before it get too bad out here. You know? Let's see. Let's hit this preference button here. Let's try this again. Okay, we go. Now, when I hit this thing, it didn't save last time. So let's try it again and see if it saves this time. Let's go find an instrumental to listen to. Let's go find a good old instrumental to listen to. Because I know sometimes we had this problem, and then I'll just play MC8, and it'll all be great again. You know what I'm saying? Also, what y'all need to do is y'all need to let me hit this button. Y'all need to follow me on all of my platforms. Tell me, can y'all hear this? Let's see if this works. Let's hit the war call, see if the war call work. And if y'all hit a war call, then I know what the hell is about to happen. Let's see. Let's check this out real quick. Let's see. Let's hit this war call. Because I tell you what, one day, man, I'm just going to get a whole new computer. I'm just going to act all the way different. I'm going to act all the way different when I get this new laptop. Greg Castillo, he said, why you don't get mad? I don't get mad because I'm loud when I'm calm. You know what I'm saying? And imagine how loud I'll get if I wasn't calm. You know what I'm saying? I'm already a loudmouth. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear the war call? Y'all should be able to hear the war call, correct? You should be able to hear the war call, correct? It might just be Taylor phone too. I don't know. Chat box, could y'all hear that? So what made y'all hear the war call early, but you couldn't hear the war call? Now, I shut this live stream before I let y'all hate on me. That's on everything. I will shut this whole entire thing down before I let y'all hate on me. Let's see. Recording. Matter of fact, you know what? That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. Is to just shut the whole thing down and try again. That's the best way. But y'all couldn't even hear the war call though. So I'm trying to figure out. But y'all can hear it through my headphones. Yeah, my headphones loud though. My headphones, I'm rocking some beats on this thing, but why can't y'all hear the war call? It's because they're using cheap headphones. No, Joe, because everybody ain't got cheap headphones. We just can't chalk it up to cheap headphones here. We just can't. Let's try this. I just hit that button. Oh, I know y'all can't hear that. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Okay. We figuring this thing out. We figuring this thing out, man. Hold on. We figuring this thing out. See, this whole thing just cheap, man. My whole setup just terrible. It's just terrible and Amazon-like. You know what I'm saying? Just getting these old $10 situations off. I'm not the same Voch I was from 10 years ago when I was using this stuff, man. I need to I need to invest in some equipment, man. I need to be like Mark Holmes in there. I went to Mark Holmes' house. Mark Holmes got 5 screens, set 12 buttons, 3 laptops, a whole $10,000 setup. I ain't got all that, fam. I'm sorry. I'm not built that way. Let me do this. Let me unplug. Hold on. All right, here we go. I just unplugged everything, and we gonna plug it back up. And if it don't work, I'm just gonna cut it all off. I tried. Uh, hello? 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 Can y'all hear me? No. No. Okay. I can hear it in my ears now. Let's see what happens here. And if this don't work, I'm leaving and I'm going to sit in my room and wait on Call of Duty to come out. And I'll just talk to y'all later. That's how I feel. That's how I feel, man. But y'all can still hear me though. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, boom. Let me minimize that. Now, can y'all hear the war call though? Could you hear the war call though? Could you hear that? Ha! What about that though? For the new equipment fund. Appreciate it, TJ. I promise, man. I promise, man. I'll fix it. Oh man, I get it all straight. Hey man, look. I get real upset when things like this happen. Y'all have no idea. I know I sound like I'm just kind of passing it off, like I'm okay, but I'm really torn up inside. Like I'm really, really torn up inside. But hey, man, it's all good though. Chat box, what's y'all reaction to the whole Michael Bennett thing? And I'll just go based on what y'all talking about, and I'll just fix this raggedy little soundboard later, because I want my calls to be heard. I want the war call to be heard. Y'all can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit makes me mad, dog. That shit make me mad. Anyway, I'll just talk to the chat. Hey, if y'all on the phone, hang y'all ass up and talk to me in the chat box. Talk to me in the chat box till I get this thing figured out. And I guess I'll just erase everything and start all over again. My fault. My fault. I know it got something to do with this soundboard though. And to be fair, I'll probably just buy a whole new soundboard and we'll just cross that road whenever we get there. Anyway, but listen, we got a bye week to figure it out, and it's great timing with this funky little bye week or whatever, because like there's hurt and there's injured. You know what I'm saying? And we have a lot of players that aren't necessarily injured in meeting. They aren't necessarily injured, but they are hurt. You know what I mean? I was looking at Tyron Smith, and Tyron Smith is clearly 80%, 75% Tyron Smith. But boy, 75% Tyron Smith is still just way better than 100%. Like if Cam Fleming went Super Saiyan, like half of Tyron Smith is still better than him. So we finally get to clean that little mess up with the whole injury thing, and Lael gets to come back and feel better, and Coop gets to get a little closer to 100%. But like I said on the other show, I don't know if y'all tuned into it or whatever. I don't know if y'all tuned in, but Anthony Brown gets to heal up, and I don't know if I like that enough. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of Anthony Brown being able to come back and heal up, because wait a minute, this ain't even. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know, like, if I want Brown to come back, because it seems like the only way to get your shot in Cowboy land is for somebody to get hurt and you just kind of stay there. Like when Sean Lee got hurt, Van Der Esch stepped in and he stayed there. When La'el Collins got hurt at left guard, Ron Leary came in and he just stayed there. A lot of guys they just come in and they just stay there once they got their situation established. But Jordan Lewis seems to be the only guy that steps in and we say, okay, Jordan Lewis, you just gonna cover the best player that they got on their team today. Jordan Lewis, your job today is to shadow Alvin Kamara. That's all you're gonna do today. And he does well, and then he goes right back to the sideline the next week, and I can't stand it. I hate it. It makes my head hurt. So I hope, man. I don't want Brown to be hurt. I just want Brown to not be a starter anymore because I want Jordan Lewis to be that guy. Chat box, y'all got any questions? If not, I'm going to potentially pull up some film. Pull up some film and see what. I wonder if I unplug this thing and plug it back up. What happens? Hold on. La da 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 da. Nah, I already know that. I can tell by how it looked that don't work. Yeah, I can tell. I'm probably gonna pull up some film and try to get some. I don't want to rush nothing out though. I don't want to get in the because I used to rush things out. I used to just run just to get stuff out and rush to do. I don't want to rush things out anymore. But I do want to watch some film on Michael Bennett just to kind of get a general idea of what he's been doing. So we'll cross that road whenever we get there. But for now, until I buy a new soundboard, I think I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Who's playing Call of Duty tonight? I'm playing Call of Duty. My PSN is Voch Lombardi. It's probably like Voch underscore or something, or maybe all one word. I don't know. Y'all check and see. I don't know. But my PSN is Voch Lombardi. So if y'all playing Call of Duty, check it out, man. um, Voch, do you believe Bennett got something left in the tank? I don't know. I gotta watch the film. I gotta watch the film to see. Because I don't want to just hop out and say Bennett's great just because Bennett used to be good. I kind of want to see if Bennett is still good. Like I don't think he's gonna take. I don't think he's taking D Law's spot or Quinn's spot. I mean he's not gonna be a full-time 3 tech. He's not taking Malik's spot. I mean he's probably gonna be a rotational guy, somebody that can bring everybody else's snap numbers down. Interesting though. Let me just think about it. Like now that I just said this, and Joe, me and you on the same page. I just thought of your luck, my money. Who getting cut? Who we gonna cut to make room for this guy? Tyrone Crawford's already not using up a roster spot because he was on the IR list. Is Joe Jackson gonna sit down? It can't be Christian Covington or Antoine Woods because they're the only one text that we have. But it's not gonna be Kerry Hyder, man. Kerry's been doing pretty okay. But listen, y'all. Like Crawford didn't really have a spot because Crawford was he was out, so he wasn't taking up a roster spot. Like somebody it has to be a spot from somebody that was active, and they're gonna have to take their spot, and then then that's when Bennett's gonna come in as somebody that hasn't been, not active or whatever. Somebody's spot gonna be taken. So is it gonna be like like one of these cornerbacks or something, one of these DBs or something? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, though, I'm gonna take a look at some film. Maybe not now. Maybe later. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll try to put out a Michael Bennett film session just to kind of get y'all's idea on things, right? Just to kind of get the vibes or whatever. So when I'm talking to people, I'm just not looking silly saying things. You know what I'm saying? So we'll figure that out whenever we get there. But y'all hold it down for Dosky Woski, man. Till next time. Peace.